Aegis the Immortal VP.
Naku, lakad mo
But yeah, what else do you really pick here in the carry department? Okay, Overlord, they have an idea.
Select your hero.
Interesting. I mean, Chaos Knight is a bit, and he is gonna go for it. One more hit, and there he goes. AT, he's definitely happy with that. Has a Fairy Fire too to make absolutely sure he is not gonna go down against the Chaos Knight. And they made it look so easy on the side of Yangon Galacticos. Yeah, even if it wasn't for that first blood, even if it wasn't for the anti-apparition dying, this offlane is hard. Nature's Prophet though, he got caught. And after you've been caught once, your Earthshaker also is in a lot of trouble. Oh yeah, I was gonna say I don't think he lives, and though you do need a lot of farm to make that happen. Judy, low health but able to roll himself out.
Силы тьмы используют сканирование.
Necrophos looking to help out his teammate. Judy still dropping, but they will get the Earthshake, and with that Necrophos, because he is going for that 2 points in Heartstopper aura. Oh, and with the Earthshake coming in once again, the first Necrophos ultimate is gonna land as well. Yeah, this is what Overlords like to do really, really well. Overlord, they do not want to defend, they instead want to force the issue at the mid lane. They say, okay, you take our position, you take our tier 1 tower, we take your tier 1 tower. And if you want to fight all the better, that's just fine with us. And Venomancer, he falls for the trap, teleports in, not realizing just how many people are there. Gets Reaper Scythe down immediately. Earth Spirit manages to roll away as the Dragon Tail follows him. Dragon Tail is actually a projectile for those who don't know. So yeah, very nicely played. Even getting the Earth Spirit out of harm's way there. Puck now has the Witchblade, meaning you can actually deal with practice to some extent. A nice one-man dream call on the Dragon Knight, just set up that beautiful kill with the Django ultimate, and yeah, that is an separation on a killing spree. Gonna be a kill for sure. That's awkward. I mean, maybe it was Dota pathing. That's usually pretty screwed up with Fissure, and oh, you know what else is screwed up? The Dragon Knight just dying. Yeah, you're tanky. Usually TP plays like that aren't an issue for a Dragon Knight to make, but if suddenly all of that regen gets taken away with an anti-apparition ultimate, you're naked. No more Dragon's Blood for you, sir. Now, Earth Spirit chasing for more, and he is gonna go down for that, but he will find a 2-man Magnetize onto the Templar Assassin as well, meaning Templar Assassin is just 3 Reaper Scythe, and AT gets ran down as follow-up, but no! In comes a nice Echo Slam, but the Echo Slam alone isn't enough to kill off XY. Slowly but surely climb back up again in terms of net worth. However, while he is finally finding some recovery farm, the Dragon Knight's just gonna get ran down for that once again and easily executed by the Chaos Knight. As Chaos Knight, he will not that. As now Yangon, they do realize something is up. Smoke out of the Roche pit. Nice little play to smoke before the Roche even falls. Just to be there a little bit earlier than the enemy expects. And that's that Earthshake to start things off. Reaper Scythe still available, so they are chasing for more. KS8, good luck using your refractions when there is damage over time on you. And they will just run KSH down. Keep him under the ward. Reaper Scythe comes out after killing off the Dragon Knight like it's nothing. It is a very hard and kind of awkward game right now for the side of Yangon, who will catch themselves a Chaos Knight. However, Chaos Knight, having a team sitting behind him, could still survive. Okay, they will get the Aegis for free. That is a perfect start. Necrophos' heal was just a little bit slow with connecting. And while Earthshaker does interrupt the rolling boulder, Chaos Knight's still gonna make sure it works. That Earth Spirit, he accepts that he's just a dead man walking after getting hit by the Venomancer. So may as well dive, and ooh, with the Necrophos heal, he isn't even gonna die anymore. Holy free. However, Anti-Apparition breaks the smoke, tries to teleport out, gets scouted with Templar Assassin Trap. Will keep himself alive just a little while longer. Doesn't get to fire off the ultimate where he wants it to though, as he goes down too quickly. But the counter smoke is already out. And yeah, Ancient Apparition breaking the smoke is just so unfortunate there. If they could have found a Necrophos, I'm sure Yangon Galacticos would have turned this into a one-team fight, into that bottom tier 2 going down. Instead, and they do connect on Z-Rain. Will get him down once again. 10k gold lead for Overlord. Now the question starts becoming, what do Yangon need to do for a comeback? But the first step of that is just getting the Desolator online finally. 25-minute Desolator for Templar Assassin. You're not quite a position 1, but you have to play like a position 1 until you get your first couple of items going. Ooh. Skill-lay. Gets solo killed by the Puck with Dream Coil. Now in comes TA looking for revenge, but Puck already took into account that Desolator coming out eventually. Bought a Ghost Scepter for it to save his life, and that is gonna pay off. Now Chaos Knight connecting on the Venomancer. Venomancer not quite getting ran down thanks to a beautiful, beautiful fissure, but there it is. The Remnant barely off the mark. They are gonna keep chasing the Earthshaker, as it is a fairly easy kill. Nice TA trap, but not nice enough, I don't think. As Apparition ultimate will connect, but oh, they can't quite get that final tick of damage in just yet. There we go. Relentlessly chasing, very freaking deep. But Overlord, they know it and felt it was too situational. And while it's still kind of situational, the true side makes it just so good against heroes like TA. Now Earthshaker goes on down, gets taken off the map instantly. The nuke is real. And Yangon Galacticos, since minute 5, they have basically been in a world of unending pain. With Necro just waiting for TA to finally be online enough for that to pay off. Ancient Apparition will get killed up on the mid lane as Chaos Knight. He doesn't really want to mess with that. He has an Aegis, but, you know, still not too eager to take that. He is just baiting everyone towards his location while waiting for his team to join. Straight up hitting creeps. Just making space. And that looked like he had already accepted his fate, but no, instead he was just hitting creeps so that he gets enough time to survive to make kills like this happen. Yeah, everybody was joining there. And that was a next level play. That was truly a next level play. For him to turn around in one hard game. And look at the combo from the Puck. Just putting skill lay on his Dragon Knight in his place. Go back to the fountain, my friend. Well, we kill off your Venomancer. Hell, are you even allowed? Okay, yeah, he is allowed to go back to the fountain. Ooh, Ancient Apparition ultimate not connecting. Otherwise, Dragon Knight would have straight up been dead. Chaos Knight jumps into 3. Unafraid as Puck comes in with follow-up Dream Coil. XY getting himself a double kill. Yeah, this Puck, it's ridiculous. XY, he is feared. He has quite the reputation playing the Puck, and for good reason apparently. Earthshaker, he wants to go for a kill, however instantly just gets silenced, and yeah, like a wise man once said, you cannot outplay your enemies if you do not get to press any buttons. That I think is a good summary for this game. And with that Ghost Scepter, Templar Assassin not even getting the one consolation prize, and it is a full-blown team wipe for nothing. GG finally gets called, as you get to see the Necrophos Death Ball in action. Pick Necro, get Necro online, win 2 out of 3 lanes, and you've won the game. That can snowball that hard. Slark has always been a notoriously snowbally hero. Like, you win the early game, you win the game. You lose the early game, you lose the game. You get me? Kind of salvage the lane to get your... Oh, and that's first blood on the Beastmaster happening. He got tower dived by Undying plus Void. With the Undying being this tanky and hitting this hard, no wonder he went down. Sat in the trees for a very, very long time thinking he was safe, and then Undying just gambled whether or not he could hit the decay, and eventually he did end up hitting it. But they are just gonna keep on diving. This is a Void, a safe lane Void, right? Playing between the towers, playing this hyper aggressive. KSH may end up going down for that as Beastmaster does want to make his life difficult, but ooh, a lucky bash. Go there with my camera instead. They just killed him off with the decay. Wait, did they kill him off with the DK or? No, actually, never mind that. How did Void kill him? Oh well. Lan goes down for that. Still, it's a 2. Oh boy, Beastmaster. He gets ran down once more. Yeah, Undying, he got to do all the dirty work. Marcy comes in and instead it will be a kill on the Undying. Void? Just time. Ah, okay, he doesn't have time dilate. And while that is happening, it's always the kill you don't look at. Both mid laners died there. So Rubik comes over to the mid lane and Shadows comes over to the mid lane and both of them just freaking die. Magical Ray, Enchanted Ray, Infused Raindrop, that's what it's called. Ooh. The Raindrop will not help you there though. Queen of Pain comes in with an ultimate. And we talked about that, right? Z-Rain, his entire job was going for a gank when he gets ultimate, but not a gank like this. Oh, but Queen of Pain goes down once again. And XY, he's just left entirely unchecked. That's why I think young PH is such an important missing player here. Judy gets ran down by AT. And Lan, oof. That hurt. The Omni Slash does connect on the Void, putting him low health, but with the crossfire he will at least get a return kill. Now Juggernaut, he wants to kill on the Void, cannot get it, does have the spin to try and get himself out a little bit better, but Rubik with a stolen Omni Slash and the Queen of Pain ultimate 2 bows are gonna put a damper in his gold advantage, and yeah, which he would really like to throw into somebody's face. It is just 500 spell damage nowadays. Honestly, by all accounts, that isn't too much anymore. Lina, I mean, yeah, her damage comes from elsewhere, and she shows that off just now.
Dire structures are fortified.
Ooh! The Juggernaut spinning just as Chronosphere gets dropped means KS8 once again just doesn't get rewarded for what would have been an excellent ultimate. At least he can get out. Juggernaut still standing his ground, man fighting. The Lina goes down the first time. Marcy as well gets killed off by Z-Rain, who has had an amazing game. Now the Beastmaster said maybe they can take this fight. Juggernaut has another spin, so he is looking to dish out some significant damage. Undying goes on down, and yeah, they still get traded apart. The second the Queen of Pain goes down. Z-Rain, he all of that exposition they're getting. All of the times they have shown their unique playstyle. They have shown what sets them apart from other teams is now being used against them by a team that has really done their homework. Also, Rubik, he grabs a good creep just for the end to steal it. Says thank you for the Dark Troll Summoner. That's gonna help us deal with your tower a lot easier. Once again, a Chronosphere comes on in, and once again, Juggernaut had spun before the Chronosphere. He's now gonna Omni Slash for a ton of damage onto the Undying, and Undying is just gonna go down. Because of course he cannot jump to the Undying Tombstone zombies. Meaning it's just a free Omni Slash, and the Tombstone is gonna get taken down. Queen of Pain now has a very hard time brawling in front of these people, yeah. You get outdrafted, and Overlord are gonna make sure to punish you for it. I expected the game to go like this. I called it during the draft chat. Don't get salty. And this was what we could anticipate, but man, I think Yangon, they should take a step back. They should take this as a learning experience, and you know, consider maybe just having some alternative pocket threat, practicing something they don't like to play as much, something along those lines. They do get 2 return kills, 3 return kills off of the back of that second Tombstone. Nicely played. Very good. Was forced to use there. It could have been worse. Oh, or he just gets caught on the follow-up. Okay, yeah, that's worse. That's way worse. I kinda expect XY to come in and help him out there. But Overlords, they are too spread out, and now XY gets 1-man Chronosphere. Marcy buys back, teleports in as they still want to take this fight. They realize, hey, Chronosphere is down. We now kind of have to forcibly take this fight. Judy is just gonna immediately die back right off the bat though. And that means things are now super awkward. Fighting on the tombstone is already making things a lot harder than they should be. Nice save with the 4-step on the Beastmaster, meaning everybody else survives. Yangon Galacticos' high ground defense. And look at that, the Void respawns and everybody spreads out. They are fully anticipating this Chronosphere. KSH, he looks for it, doesn't find it. Roar onto the Kunkka just to waste BKB. The Rex are down and now it's just a question of how many heroes are you able to get out. The Juggernaut does lose his Aegis, so maybe now Overlords look like they're forced to fight. This time around the Chronosphere is going to be thrown before Juggernaut is even back alive to make sure that he cannot press spin. And Juggernaut, with all of that spell damage being committed, he is gonna drop. XY is gonna drop. That is 2 cores for a lane of Rex. If you get everybody else out, Django will be able to get himself out. Okay, and it looks... And Beastmaster gets caught by the Queen of Pain. Everybody else rushing in there to follow things up, but there is the Marcy coming in with the rebound. Down goes the Rubik. Beastmaster is gonna have to pay with his life for that Rubik kill. So Judy now really wants to get more, and with Juggernaut coming in from the backlines, they will get some more out of this. The Omni Slash just bounces all over the place, meaning Enchantress has to help out, finishing off AT. And now Lan, yeah, he tries to go for a cheesy TP. Yangon once again grouping up. Coordination and team play are their strongest suit, and you can see that just in how they move in perfect formation. You know, they even stand still a little bit to make sure everybody goes in at the same time. KSH gets the Linken's buff. Would love to find a good Chronosphere. He will place a ward down to get his teams the vision required. Is gonna run down the Eng, but for that Eng, Lan already died without being able to do anything but drop the Tombstone at the high ground. The Tombstone is being worked on. However, it does set up a 3-man Chronosphere for the Faceless Void with a Queen of Pain ultimate to follow. Lina goes on down, and this is the combo. They have tried to hit this 5 or 6 times, and finally they do. Z-Rain, he managed. If you just go for a spin TP out, even if you know Juggernaut's gonna spin TP out, he is starting to hit hard enough that you will force a response every single time. Undying, he goes for a nice Tombstone that Juggernaut can't really deep-push, and Juggernaut can't blink himself off the high ground either. However, Undying, he's still stuck in an awkward spot, and Marcy, with the Unleash, just goes up the high ground, says, don't worry guys, I'll take care of it. Blinks off of it again, as Juggernaut chases for more. We'll find the Kunkka. Kunkka getting slashed into thin little ribbons. That's a maybe even. Only perfection can allow them to make a comeback. They can make a comeback still. Void definitely has the late game potential for it. It's just gonna be near impossible to land. Queen of Pain, oh my god. She steps forward, not realizing that Marcy is already charging in for the rebound. Lina gets chronoed mid BKB. Doesn't get killed off though, as the self use is there. Now Queen of Pain will finish up the Lina. Juggernaut still man fighting it up. Will lose his Aegis, and they are forced to kind of continue fighting once again if that Aegis is expired. Queen of Pain though gets caught out in an awkward spot, and Z-Rain, he is now low health, meaning Juggernaut Pain buyback from the side of Yangon. They still have buyback on everybody else except the Void, but in comes the Juggernaut with the spin blink this time around being there. Kunkka, you cancel it once, you cannot cancel it again, he says. Lina will go down in exchange. So far it's just a trade, and Django, he is just gonna get torn apart. Not before dishing out a ton of damage to the Undying though. And now Jugger, he really wants to go for more. Will find himself a Rubik off the back of the Omni Slash. Void goes for him and gets spun on. That first hit bash, so unfortunate. As now Juggernaut looking for more, and with the Beastmaster Roar, he will find it. Good luck blinking away from that Queen of Pain. More buybacks being expended by the side of Yangon. But this Juggernaut, he is still ready to fight. He is nearly infinite sustain. Another spin into Blink. Kunkka, where is your Tidebringer now? Down goes the Undying. And AT has to run for his life. Rebound would have connected otherwise. Jugger just slashing away with the Abyssal Blade. And they don't even want to go for more kills. They just want to get the Megas, because I'm gonna be real with you guys, Yangon have no way of holding against Megas even with Kunkka and a Void. Not because of the Kunkka and a Void, but because of the Beastmaster and the Enchantress. also sending their creeps along to help the mega creeps out, right? So while you're hitting your way through the mega creeps, pretty much every time the hill troll, the dark troll summoner can come on in, can start working on the engine a little bit. Even if you play the chip damage base, slow and steady wins the game approach to this now, you have one only chance to turn this game around somehow is 5-man Chronosphere. And with Skill Lay going down on the back line of the fight, and now Mars coming in with a 2-man rebound, just killing off the Kunkka. I'm reasonably sure this is lost. Still Juggernaut trying for more. He is spinning away, bashing away. Is gonna get stunned up by the Centaur, and Void has the BKB, so the rebound isn't gonna matter that much, but 2 Skull Bashes hitting him, that is still too much to handle. And yeah, I think GG is definitely certain for now, but Yangon, they just didn't find the angle for the Chronospheres. The Void pick was kind of doomed to fail, if you ask me, from minute 1. And honestly, Yangon should have realized that, you know, Overlord have done their homework, that Overlord knew exactly how Yangon play and what makes Yangon a good team, and played around that. They played such disruptive.
Right.